G'day and welcome back. I've been thinking about legal studies and skills. How is it that I can be a little bit more effective in showing students some of the key skills that there are in legal studies? So I've been working with my preliminary Year 11 class, and one of the ones that I've been working through and thinking about is the ability to read an article and to be able to draw out of that article the major legal issues that we find, as well as if we're evaluating the effectiveness of the legal system, as well as some of the criteria you might use in order to evaluate. So we've talked about that. I use HEMPERA as an acronym that some people use a whole bunch of other acronyms. So has justice been achieved, accessibility, meeting society's needs, protection of individual rights, enforceability, resource efficiency, responsiveness, and application of the rule of law. And so one of the simple things that I did today, which worked quite well, I'm trying to follow this formative assessment process that Dylan William talks about. So what I did today, very simple, I gave them a short article, and then I gave them, using Socrative, I gave them a hinge question. I gave them 5 different options, and 2 of those were correct, basically saying which are the 2 most relevant criteria for the legal issue that you see in this article. And then, as an explanation, once they'd finished, basically I gave them, if they'd answered one of the 3 incorrect questions, I gave them a piece of feedback to kind of move the learning forward if they'd done that. So enforceability was not applicable. If someone's clicked on that as one of their responses, they clearly don't understand what the concept is relating to this, because there's no way it could have been that. So the advice was simply, go back and check enforceability, have a look at the definition, have a look at how it would apply, and then reread the article. So something like that. Another one was, a lot of the class actually did meeting society's needs when I had said protection of individual rights. So it was really good to have a discussion afterwards and to say, look at this, when we're looking at meeting society's needs, it's a much broader question of what we're looking at compared to the protection of an individual's rights. So a really quick way of just checking their skills and giving them some feedback before we move on to the next task, or a way of checking what they've learnt before we go on to the next topic.